abruptly. We're live now. We're rolling. I am turning on. I am pushing play. Now I'm gonna put on the Minecraft Alpha and Beta soundtracks right after I do something. Testing. Okay. I just wanted to test something because that was cool. Oh. Okay, never mind. Oh. Here's the music. How's my mom? There we go. Alright, now our music is hooked up to my speaker. It's on. Now this is Alpha and Beta. Current song is Key. Trying to see if... I don't know. Anyway, it's on. Rise to the top. Anyway, yeah, we're focusing on the levers and stuff. That's an ad, sorry. I don't have YouTube Premium, y'all. This song is Equinoxe. Turning down the music since we have other music going. I'm gonna turn down the music, y'all. There we go. No. Throw that on the ground. No. I don't regret putting this many zombies in here. I, however, do regret doing this. Having Okay, yeah, I fucking regret it. This next song is 13. Why is this even on the soundtrack? That isn't music. It's playing Ward now, one of my personal favorite music discs. I know it's not even. It bothers you just as much as it bothers me. Or it bothers me just as much as it bothers you. Not there. Now, I don't know what to do with all these now that they're all connected to each other. I honestly don't know what to do. Wait, hold on. Alright, there we go. It's as even as can be. Alright. Anyway, I don't know how to connect all of them. Or what should they do? I'm guessing they're gonna open a door. Where should the door be, though? I need to mark out where I'm gonna place the door. Thinking right here could be nice. Then to mark it out, I'm gonna place some simple stone. Listen, I've done 1x2 piston doors that pull out. I've never done a 2x2, but I'm semi-eager to try. And a 2x3, that's just insanity. I'm afraid I'm not gonna do that. You know what? This music's loud. Forget the music. I'm turning off the music. It's too loud. It's annoying. I don't like music when I'm trying to speak. Alright, anyway. So if I have... place that under there. Alright, now usually I'll have one and it'll come out like that. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that here. Unless actually I do it on both sides. And I'll try. I don't actually know how to make it where all three need to be powered for the thing to go through. I don't know how to do that. See, I don't exactly call myself a redstoner, but I'm better than nothing. I mean, I'm decent at least. Not the best. Definitely not the best, but for a bedrock, I don't see a lot of other bedrock redstoners. So, in that department, I'm doing decent, I guess. I'm nowhere near Mumbo Jumbo level. Ironically, Mumbo Jumbo isn't actually the best redstoner. He just... I don't know. Some good redstoners are Etho, Tango, Mumbo. You know, they're better than me. And I only call them good redstoners because I just watch them. And they're the only ones who actually do redstone on a regular basis. I mean, Tango doesn't even use command blocks. I don't think he uses command blocks, not in decked out. I don't know. I'm gonna place a little platform there. Place that there. Ah, hold on. Never mind. That's just gonna bring that right here, so... There we go. Now, if I... You know, I think I'm gonna make it where... all of them are gonna go... all of them are gonna come down. And now... have all of them hook into these. They go out. Okay, well... good enough. So those go out for each of those that are flicked. And so now I... look how... all three of them are flicked. No redstones coming through. I'll make it one of those weird puzzles. I know that there is, this. Now, for example, just imagine the power's off, so I'm replacing... okay, hold on. Actually, is that still powered? Okay, yeah, if I do those, that's still powered. So now imagine I'm placing these instead. That signal gets locked because of both of these. Alright, I'm not sure if this is gonna work. I'm half confused about it myself, but we're gonna try it. I don't even... Alright, let's... Better yet, I bet I have one of these piston doors somewhere around my world. I can view my redstone on that. I'm not sure if I actually have one. Maybe one in one of the mini buildings I've built. Trying to think. Yeah, in case y'all are wondering, whenever I have the itch to build something, I'll usually come around and build a world here, like as you see. I wanted to do this post-apocalyptic style housing, so I did this. If we actually press here, though, we're teleported into what it was in the past. It's boarded up for some reason, and those are meant to be curtains. Anyway, we're getting really off track, so back to what we were doing. Wrong place. Okay, yeah, over there is where I'm meant to go. Crash land. Okay, never mind. No crash land. You know what? Forget the whole redstone. I'm giving up on the whole redstone thing. Alright, that stuff will all despawn. I need to get tools and I need to get... What's this? Alright, now. Hopefully none of these zombies can open doors. I don't know if they can or not. It'll be iron doors, just in case. Someone really wants to, they can book it. But I'm gonna hide this button. So, the button to open the doors is kinda hidden. There we go. Alright, and now it should be there if my math is right. My math is right. I'm quite right. They're only going to be open for a second, but it'll take a while for it to even register. So you press it. You have to be quick. Cobblestone shack. I don't know. I'm just trying out to build y'all, okay? I haven't set on. Ooh, now this may be decent for a nice little cool thing. Small cramped space. I don't know. I feel like the triangle makes it go for more of a sci-fi theme than a medieval theme. No one's watching. At least not live. In case y'all are wondering why I do these live, it's not because I actually expect people to tune in. I don't even read. If somebody did show up and leave, I wouldn't even notice. But I do it because my phone has no memory on it. I'm just doing that to place that there. Huh. It's a very unique design, and by unique, I mean it's crap. But it might work. Who knows? I've seen worse builds that have turned out okay in the end. Ooh. That's actually pretty. There we go. I like it. But now I see a face. Oh well, we can deal with that later. What do y'all think? And now I'm going to play a little trivia game. Now let's see if y'all know your trivia. P.S. You probably don't. Since I don't think I've ever actually told about these, but these are gonna be history questions from my medieval universe I want to put in my video games. It sucks that there are only 3 1x2 paintings. Fuck. There. Now on here, Left means you burn in lava. Ha ha ha. And I'll go ahead and place glowstone on the other so the light isn't suspicious. Of the children of the children out of all of out of all of hold on, fuck. I'm googling how do you spell Maleficent. Not the Disney villain, the name means evil or whatever. So I use that as name. How do you spell Maleficent? Maleficent. How do you spell Maleficent like the female name?
Maleficent is spelled Maleficent. The name comes from the Disney character in Sleeping Beauty and the movie, meaning
doing evil or harm, yeah. Maleficent. Out of all the children of Maleficent and universe of the children. I'm just putting G there. These are placeholders real quick so I can do that to the sign because it's way easier to read it while you're typing. Out of all of Maleficent and Universe. Hold on. I'm just checking my grammar. Okay. So, my grammar was correct. It would be, no, not that. There we go. Universes. Out of all of Maleficent and oh, my phone's on 15. Maleficent and Universes. Children. I just got into a groove. Hold on, I'm gonna have to plug my phone in. Alright, I don't know if that'll work. Hopefully it will. Right, out of all of... Ah, fuck. Children. Out of all... Now, technically, Maleficent in universe, out of all of Maleficent and Universe's children, who was the oldest? Now, technically, they had 6 children. Their oldest was Universe Jr., and then after him, they had Magica. Then after her, they had twins, Light and Darkness. Or, well, Light and Darkness, that's what their titles were, God of Light and God of Darkness. But their names were Lyora and Lucifer. And then they had the God of Battle. I still haven't settled on a name for him. Then they had Mother Nature. And yeah, that's all their kids. Who was the oldest? Wait, hold on. Universe Junior. Fuck, I'm just realizing the Junior might have given away. Or Magica. I don't know if I should do Magica or Lyora. I'll do Lyora. Now, Universe Junior is the one to pass. Nah, fuck. So now we need 4. We've been going for 30 minutes. So, in case y'all, never mind. Out of all of universes, I love how if you read it, like how most players might read it, out of all of universes, the oldest. Maleficent and children, who was. It's meant to be out of all of Maleficent and universe's children, who was the oldest. So, first line, second line, third line. Then you don't read the third line because there's nothing there. Lyora, Magica. Lyora, mean you burn in lava. Universe Junior, mean you pass. I'll do this one like that again. Remember, just placeholders. So I can do it like that. I have a feeling I'm about to sneeze. I guess I'm not going to, but I had a feeling I was. What are some good history questions that anyone from around the world should have a chance of knowing for an ancient dungeon? So, like, nothing too modern. This is a pirate question. What pirate? What pirate? Would it be a pirate crew, pirate gang, or pirate group? Would it be a pirate gang, pirate group, or pirate crew? Operating single vessel. Okay, forget the pirate question. I'm thirsty. I'm drinking Orange Crush because that's what we got. What race? What is the baby? What is a child? A child between a orc and a human. Called the correct answer is a goblin. When the orcs were created by the god of battle, he told them that they were only allowed to have children with themselves. So only orcs could have children with orcs. And now Mother Nature, she created the humans, Magicka created the elves, and Lucifer created the demons. Now, originally demons were allowed to walk the earth with everyone else. During that, if an orc had a child with a human, the human would be a goblin, which were really small but still looked like orcs. If they had a child with an elf, that elf would be a gremlin, which could cast magic. Goblins couldn't cast magic. And then gremlins and goblins were both considered like stupid and inferior and an abomination, so they all were forced into a group and forced underground. and any who remained were executed. Then there were also the children between demons and orcs. And imagine the Gazorpazorps, I think they were called, from Rick and Morty. They basically just come out of the womb wanting to murder, basically. And it's because the demon's strength and power and lust for domination combines with the orc's urge to kill and fight. So it's just bad. What is a child between an orc and a human called? Goblin. I have an idea. Alright, and now, if I go back up, I'm just seeing if this will work. I can't tell if that looks weird, but as a child between an orc. I don't know, I think that looks better, honestly. I'm gonna try it over here. Now I'm gonna try it on this side. So that's literally as far as it can already go. Goblin. And the other option is a gremlin. But a gremlin is a child between an orc and an elf. Gremlin, goblin. And I'm gonna do one final one. And then I'm probably gonna actually quit this and go do something else because I'm getting pretty bored. It's gonna be on this side, that's right, for once. Actually, I probably could do a couple more rounds, but I don't feel like it. Alright, there we go. Actually. Okay, yeah, I still blocked that off. Anyway. There we go. It's a truce honor amongst yellows. That's it. You know what? All of us. We're gonna kill Scott. They left crumbs on the floor, Jimmy. And why did you press them? Because I'm me. How did I get here? Mom's got a cold. I'm not sure I want to be involved. Look at that sea red. I don't want to go near that. The bad boys, they're using my sky net. I've fallen. Anyway, so what should the final question be? I don't know what a good question would be. I don't know what the question should be. This will be a bit of history from not common history. And if anyone can tell me what Minecraft series this is from, then it'd just be cool if you could do that. Because I know what it's from, but I don't know if y'all know what it's from. If I look at that on the screen, that barely even looks like spruce wood. That looks more like oak or even birch. Anyway, by the way, my nails, y'all like them? Can y'all see them good? I don't think y'all can, but they're blue. They're blue and have little like glitter all over them. My sister did them. So thank you, Riley, my sister, for doing that. Anyway, now I completely just stole this lore just now. What were the... I don't think I'll be able to fit names in there. What were the names of the ocean queens? What were the names of the ocean queens? Guard. Ocean queens. What were the name of the ocean queens? Two guards. What were the names of the Ocean Queen's 2 bodyguards? Strawberry, Sir Strawberry and Lady Marceline. I gotta look up how to spell Lady Marceline. Marline. Sir Straw. Sir. Lady Marceline. And what's another good name? We'll do Mrs. Sir Strawberry and Lady Marceline, Sir Salmon and Mrs. No. Not till it's partly because amounts of mayhem. I'll do Lady also. Oh, didn't place the lava there. Alright, and with that, we are done. That's gonna wrap up our episode, y'all. If you notice, I'm not wearing my usual skin, but and I just don't have Wi-Fi. But I'm gonna do an outro. That's gonna wrap it up. I have been Eli. This has been Building a Dungeon in Minecraft. Class dismissed.